This is, to be honest, like, right now, because the show's so... Hi, everyone, welcome to Hearts Bros.
Oh, yeah.
Because the show's, like, it's small.
Yeah.
We get views, and it's really fucking cool that we do. And everyone that's watching the show, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Like, it's cool that each video gets even 100 views.
Yeah, I'm impressed that people have commented and responded and really seem to like what we do.
We have a few comments on, like, some of the videos, and that's been really awesome. And, we've tried to respond to them, but sometimes if it's like... Would it be bad if there's like a YouTube channel with like 5 comments and in each one of them has the channel saying thanks to each one? Just like, thanks. Is that bad?
No, well, I don't know. There's a guy I follow on... It's Will Terrell who...
No! Oh, I thought I could go down.
Runs... I think that's what the scrap comes up in.
Oh, he came up on his own?
Yeah. I think you can use that lift though. Go up.
Hold on, I think he drops down.
Yeah,
no, he did.
They fight each other, yeah.
Pulling this brings him up.
Yeah.
Then
you can run past them and go back up there.
I wasn't paying attention. Did we mention Gamergate yet?
We did, yeah.
Okay. In this episode?
Previous episode.
Okay. What are we talking about now? The small community that we have so far. That's It's actually really cool.
Yeah, we were basically saying that we think a lot of the Gamergate stuff is people who don't understand what an industry's like. Oh
no, the reason why we mentioned our community is because you said Reddit descend, and then it's like, no one's gonna come and watch this because it's so small. Yeah, we can use this lift. So I think right now we probably have the luxury of being able to talk about it, and like share our views to the teeny ween audience that we have, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Does that send it all the way down?
Yeah, I think so.
And will he stand on it, and then I bring him up?
No, he's already gone.
What do you mean?
He's already gone, I think. He's gone. He fought the other dude. He's on the ground floor now.
No,
there's another guy in it. Yeah, I think that's what you meant to do.
There's 2 that are still alive, right? I can't go further down, so there's no chance. Yeah, okay, right.
But I think there's another one on the screen here. He's going to chase you.
Oh! And then we send him down. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So, like, what we were saying is, will we be able to hear him?
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He dropped off.
So because I don't want to, because we've got to go down and watch him.
I think they've already.
Don't we? No, there we go. Look, they're like exactly on top of each other. So that's them dealt with. We go up. Yeah, like in the last episode, I think we got into it, like a good amount.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how, because you were saying about reviews of the game, and I was like, well, how much can you trust them? Not in like a, you can't trust fucking games journalism.
Well, you can't, as much as you can trust anyone. Like, everyone's got a biased agenda, and then...
It's like, but when you say things like biased agenda, it automatically thinks like...
Oh, yeah, it makes it...
Thanks, truck! Thanks, big HGV truck going past making a noise.
Yeah, it doesn't make it sound like some, like, you know...
It's not like some big ulterior conspiracy motive.
I just mean like...
Big,
yeah, well, the words have been corrupted by the language, by people's use of it.
Just like the word. No, I'm not going to go into that.
No.
Was there anything more over there? I can go check.
It might be.
Oh, this is the exit.
Yeah.
Do we have the bell code?
Let's
see.
Apparently.
Ooh, we did have the bell code, but we're not gonna go in there because that looks like it was the way to go, and it looks like we maybe missed a secret.
Yeah.
Can we run? Na. Yeah, and we were just saying that a lot of what people may see as bias. There's people who are like well into Gamergate who will probably come to you no matter what you say and be like, "Here's the evidence, man. This happened and this that." Well, actually, no. I'm not going to use a voice to speak. For them, because that's like every Tumblr comic where the opposing view to the person who drew the comic is always a raging person.
Yeah.
And then like this is a secret. This is our poll. This is a secret.
Oh, sweet.
And the person who draws the comic is like always calm and giving like short answers while the other person's raging. So I won't use that voice to be like,
Which is actually propaganda comics, basically.
Could you say anything that shares a point of view as propagandist? Could you?
Yeah.
To that person's personal.
Yeah, but it's when you
come here, dick.
When you make it out to be like there's no middle ground, like where.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everything seems so polarized nowadays.
Yeah, it's like, well, you don't agree with me, so you must be the enemy.
Hopefully he'll walk away. Yeah,
but like
if you don't, it's like.
But it does reflect the culture at large, as everyone's a bit stressed out, everyone's a bit hard up with money, and then if everyone's a bit, like, you know, worn out and tired, then it reflects in, like...
Here's what I would say about that entire situation is, right? If there was a group who wanted to control another group...
Yeah.
Or, you know, anything, in war, in like conflict on like a personal level, anything. It's not. I'm not just talking about the world and the banking system, whatever. Yeah. I'm just talking about people in groups. If you have one group that wants to control the other one, say that you have one small group who would like, I'm dead. One small group who wants to control a large group, right?
Yeah.
If that group, the large group, is united, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, which is what the gaming community was kind of for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think women in the gaming industry did have a very hard deal.
They did.
Especially compared to other industries. Yeah. But that's not what I'm going to go into right now. Like, that's definitely a very important thing to talk about. But, you know, it's like, if the smaller group wants to control the bigger group, the smaller group just has to divide... the bigger group, divide and conquer, and it's not just a fucking... It's not just a typical saying that doesn't mean anything. Like,
no.
I'm just gonna...
Well, it's standard Sun Tzu tactic.
Yeah, but then... Art of War. But it's like the way that actual things like that get homogenized.
Yeah.
Means that people can't pay it. So, like, there's something really important in divide and conquer, like an important lesson, but because, like, the saying gets homogenized through media so much, it loses a bit of meaning. Like, overuse of a term makes it lose its meaning. Anyway, so you would aim to divide that group, and like by you know, doing things like race baiting and bringing up gender and like trans issues, which are
they're all
extremely important issues, but the way that they're like manipulated, or you know, like they're used to divide people instead of used to put forward a discussion so people can like resolve the issues. Because, you know, if you want to resolve an issue, you don't immediately go on the offensive and polarize people.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you turn everything into a conflict,
well, yeah,
people polarize. They're never going to listen.
It's the same thing as saying all those video games you've played all your life, they're bad and shit. And then if the person's actually taken solace in a video game, and they've enjoyed it,
which is the most interactive media. It's the most like you connect with it on a much deeper level. Like, no one can say like books are evil.
Yeah,
like,
and then there's loads of kids who've like grown up and they maybe didn't have friends, and they found themselves through video games. And then if someone turns around and says to you, actually, all the stuff you like's bad.
Yeah.
Even if what they're saying is true.
Yeah.
But if you say it in an aggressive tone, someone's going to get aggressive about something they care a lot about.
Yeah.
And I think this is an issue that's not brought up quite a lot enough, really. Like, and
what isn't brought up enough?
Like, the way you say it to people is gonna have a.
It's not what he said. It's the way he said it, Marge.
Yeah, it's basically
and
that.
That's like, I think that joke in The Simpsons is just to make Homer look a little bit wimpy. Like, it's not what he said. It's the way you said it. Like. And it's like, no, it is important the way you say things, and it's in that particular,
especially to people who maybe you haven't grown up like with good, strong social boundaries and family problems and good friends and like these things. Like
everyone's fucked up.
Basically,
everyone's fucked up. Everyone has pain. Some pain, maybe I wouldn't say everyone's pain is equal, but
it still hurts. Either way.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, it's still pain to them. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a murky issue, and
yes, and it's
to
something,
downplay it is
it's
stupid.
something you should totally talk about on a gameplay fucking show on YouTube.
Well, we've talked about like other things like sorting out your life or
these bats are chasing me. What a bunch of cunts. Should we not use the word cunt on the show?
Well, I don't know, because we're British, so we do use it quite a bit anyway. It's one of them things.
I don't hear the C word very often, even though like my entire fucking identity. No, you stupid whole bitch!
Actually, don't censor yourself.
I'm not censoring myself. I just it's never come up.
No, whatever.
I've never felt like using it until I just used it then, and I used it a couple more times just because it felt good.
Yeah, it does. It's a good word. But that's another thing. That's a cultural difference thing. That one is like it's a really bad word in
it's
USA.
It's like in the USA on the Left 4 Dead 2 box art.
Yeah.
They had the 2-finger backwards peace sign, didn't they? I'm gonna ha you little shit. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. But
Yeah. I'm sure there might be a secret in this area,
Yeah, because it feels so big. We've done 3 secrets, though.
Oh, maybe then.
So you said there was only 3 secret areas, man?
Maybe we're done then.
I think I'm fucked right now. Unless... La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, right. Ah, he didn't jump over the little thing. Come on. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Something about issues and stuff. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the word cunt, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. Oh no, Left 4 Dead. The Left 4 Dead backwards peace sign with the 2 fingers is offensive in the UK, but not the US.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's that one goes back to like longbowmen used to stick their 2 fingers up to.
Yeah.
To the
like
French.
that's very it's medieval.
So I've got my bow fingers still, like.
Yeah.
Because French.
Oh no, because those were the 2 fingers you used to pull back the arrow.
Yeah, and you'd stick them up to the French.
Yeah.
No, it's the French who would be offended by it. Sorry, because it was an insult to the French, but it's an insult over here as well. You'd stick them up to the French.
Yeah, because like didn't we have a French king? The French.
Yeah, and the French would, if they caught the bowman, they'd cut their 2 bow fingers off, so they couldn't. So they used to use it as an insult over the top of the parapet.
Of like, I've
still got them. Like,
so they'd cut their fingers off,
so they couldn't be a bowman anymore.
And that's pretty. That's like
it's a taunt, basically.
That's more powerful than getting an arrow to the knee.
Oh wait.
No, but it is. I'm just saying, like, if that's never brought up in all this medieval, like, old world literature or whatever, or lore that people use in these games, I've never once heard that being used. But that, if you think about it, that's a pretty fucked up thing. You're someone who's an archer, and like, an archer isn't just someone who plays around with bows and arrows.
Yeah.
An archer is like full on, my fucking bow and arrow is my life, and I'm trained perfectly, and they can use it.
Yeah, this is what my role is. This is my job. It's kind of, it's almost like the old sniper. It's the sniper is almost the modern day bowman, basically.
Yeah.
Or
take away a sniper's trigger finger. They'll probably just use a different finger.
Yeah.
But like, you take by chopping their finger off. But I've never seen that used as a threat. You know, in like a.
No, it is the notorious way they got rid of their bow, because we had like the British at the time. We were like the best longbowmen in the world.
Yeah.
So like,
did we get?
We were renowned for having really good longbowmen.
I've got to go up on the list. Shame that got lost, and now it's all like targets and standing still.
So you want to lessen as many longbowmen you have, but maybe you don't want to kill them, because if you had a French king, you had a French army.
Wait, you want to lessen? The French want to lessen as many longbows.
Yeah, but they don't want to kill them. They just want to incapacitate them. So if you take a longbow,
if you take their fingers off,
yeah,
and then you don't kill them and you just send them back to England, they're a burden on the country as well.
Because this is a time when you didn't have things like social care and stuff.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, losing your 2 fingers as well is also like going to cripple you for most of the stuff you do in your life, especially in that time period where everything is physical.
Imagine not having. Would they cut both of them off?
Yeah, they cut both. That's why they cut both of them off.
Okay.
So you'd have your little finger and your.
Yeah, you did another one.
Your ring finger.
Awesome. Well, there you go. That was another episode.
Whee! We talked about quite a very different bunch of topics.
Yeah, man. I don't think we're going to continue talking about Gamergate or
just
general offensive people getting offended. But we'll keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. This is pretty fun. So see you guys in another Hearts Bros.
See you soon.
I get the last word this time.